The title of this podcast is Be the Hands That Spread Love. Wow. How awesome is that? This quote is inspired by Sister Adele, who started a nonprofit called Circle the City. And what this organization does is it provides medical care and support to folks who are primarily homeless. They are too sick to be in the hospital, but sick enough to where they really can't be on their own. And so they fill that gap in between. And it's a wonderful organization. And she is an amazing woman. And I encourage you to look up Circle the City to really kind of check it out and see what it's all about. One of my colleagues at Mayo Clinic, who I just happened to run into by chance yesterday and met in person, seen her on Zoom, seen her name on the email distribution list, but haven't met her. I met her yesterday when we were doing a favor for another colleague. And during our brief conversation, which was only like 3 or 4 minutes, I was able to get out a lot, learn a lot about her history, work experience, and she was able to learn about projects that I am involved in. And one of the things that she lamented on was Mayo Clinic not could be doing more about serving the underserved when it comes to healthcare and addressing health inequities in the community, and that we could be doing a lot more than what we're doing. And so she originally worked at Circle the City, and as you know, has been a part of the great work they've done. And she sent me a video about that organization and Sister Adele. And one of the quotes that stuck with me was, "Be the hands that spread love." And I just love that. I'm going to, that's up there with in every situation you go into, in every space you go into, are you raising the situation? Are you contributing love and openness and peace to the space? And that's how I try to show up everywhere I go. And now I'm going to be the hands that spread love. Recently, I was meeting with a group of nurses who were sharing about some of the challenges with their work. Like they're often with patients who are sometimes at the end, near the end of life. They've got a really tough cancer diagnosis, and these nurses, are caring for them during that period in their lives, and some of them don't survive it. And the nurses were talking about the heaviness of taking that on, and we're trying to look for a better way to make sense of it. And as I think about Sister Adele's quote, that during that period in this person's life, that they can simply be the hands that spread love. You know, they could observe their heart, feeling the compassion, the empathy, the sadness of someone who is moving on from the physical form. They could be all of that, while at the same time be the hands that spread love. When I go into Mayo Clinic, that's how I want to show up. When I'm with my friends and loved ones, that's how I want to show up, no matter what's going on. I could get into debates, to where, people's beliefs are taken above people's humanity. I can get caught up in that, or I can be the hands that spread love. I can be in a situation at work in which there is a bit of conflict, and I can, contribute to the conflict, the disconnection, or I could be the hands that spread love. And what I'm choosing these days, and I hope you are too, is in every situation, be present that there is a choice. And you want to be the hands that spread love. That's what you want to be. I was thinking about, a lot of conversation that continues to go on in the country regarding race. And I just watched this movie that I thought was excellent called Cast. And it was really, really, really good. It opened this weekend. I read the book last year. I wanted to see it, and I saw it, and I just thought that the director, the actors did an amazing job of really staying true to the author's message and thesis. I thought it was fantastic. And she talked about in an interview about how to solve the issues of inequity within a society. Blaming and shaming people is not the way. And she advocated for like Don't ignore the situation in front of us. Do something about it. And I think if you are the hands that spread love, you can do that. And so I also think about, for me, that how I respond in a situation is a reflection on what's inside of me. So in every situation, what I'm trying to do more and more consistently is to respond with love. And when people say, well, you should be angry about this, but I haven't cultivated anger inside, so that's not what's coming out. What's coming out is love, acceptance, understanding, compassion, you know, hopefully I'm breathing peace into the space because that's what I've been cultivating inside. And hopefully you have been too. So whatever is going on in your life that's a challenge, that your mind is telling you that's a problem, be the hands that spread love.